guys, my name is Sub-Zero-Exabyte and I am having a fantastic day. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well, and if not yet hope you are going to have a fantastic day. But I think I know a certain way how I can make your day fantastic, and that is what we are going to do right now. Because we are going to make a new sort of house, a normal house and a creative one, and see which one is better. So without saying too much, let's get right to it. Oh no, forget that, I have an idea. How about we do the same thing like we do with a plane with a banner, but instead of a plane we use drones. Yes, a lot of drones with banners behind them that says follow this drone for fresh water. Then the drones escort the people to the well. Yes, that is something really interesting. Drones are really coming up nowadays. Everything we do we use drones with. Like for example, they use a lot of drones with recording movies or clip shoots. Those are the small examples. Even the army uses them. But that's all fine because they know what they are doing, right? Well, I hope so. So what about this? Well, then something is missing. Maybe we should make it a bit bigger. How are we going to make it bigger? Scrape that plane, let's make it deeper. You know how this works, right? The deeper the well is, the fresher the water will be. You didn't know that, right? Well, that is because I am a well specialist. People all over the world hire me to make their big deep wells, so that is what I do in my spare time. I make wells for people. Sometimes I just make them for fun, but that said, this never happened to me. I am going down. Really far down. It doesn't stop. How is that possible? I have no idea. Where does this go to? And I don't think this is really smart to go in solo. Where am I? I never saw this before. It looks like there is a whole underground city down here. Wow, how is this possible? How did they dig this out and so correctly? No, I know how they did this. Yes, they did this by using a lot of explosions. TNT, people, is a solution to everything. If you just don't know how you're going to do it, just place some explosions, get a distance and fire in the hole. It looks really nice. How people get on ideas like this. I will never forget this. Maybe I will begin on underground city for myself. You remember the city that I made? Well, yay, how about I make another underground city underneath the actual city? People that don't like sunlight will just go live underneath the city. I should also show this to Chip, because if Chip sees this he will fall in love with this place. I bet he will. He is always the underground type. He also like mountains, like those small dwarves from Lord of the Rings. They also lived in mountains and underground. Oh, hold up, dwarves are small. Chip is also small. Coincidence? I think not, people. We should put up an investigation about if smaller people like to live underground, like Chip and the dwarves. Oh wait, something came up in my head, but I don't know if I can tell you this. It is like secret of me and Chip. If he sees this video he will be so mad at me, but I want to share it with you pranksters, so people listening up. I once asked Chip if he knew what dwarves were and he responded really angry like everyone knows what dwarves are, but Chip didn't like it. So after the first question I asked Chip if he was a dwarf, he was so mad I just took off. He said I am going home, and that caused for a small fight between me and him. Luckily everything is over now, but I don't know how can you get so mad of one question, right? Maybe he go bullied with is or something, we will never know, I guess. But let's get back to the houses. As you can see, someone has put a lot of effort into it. You can see all of the details here. Like you can see how everything is done, but maybe everything needs a bit more of Steve details. You remember Steve is one of the best builders in the world. But I don't know, should we expand this city or make a new one? I think it is better to make a new one, but we will need a lot of TNT for that. Let me explain how to make some TNT. I was going to explain to you how you get TNT. Oh, okay. Alright, then let's do it. So here it goes. Take an arrow in Minecraft, then you right click. Yes. That is right, world edit. Really nice, like on a level from not so nice to really nice. This is almost at the really nice. So you thought that I would make all of these bubble things of TNT with my bare hands? Well then, I would be busy for like an entire week or something, which would not be really good for all of you since this video is only like, let me see, yes, 15 minutes long. You probably don't want to see me placing TNT in a bubble shape for an entire week, right? Oh lord, that would just be a disaster, to be honest. But we have got a lot of new TNT in here and it is just looking really cool. This is like that place that they have in America, yes, with all of those mountains which are really rocky and really high, but then like not in a mountain shape, but more in a reverse shape like this. So, it is basically a mountain, but then not in height but in depth. Yes, I think that is a very good explanation of what I am trying to say. So here we go again with a really big explosion, and it is so big again that the server is lagging. Now I am not really sure if I am deep frying my computer once again, since that would not be that nice, but I guess that it is able to handle it after all, since the server has not yet closed, which is really good. I don't want this server to close, and until the server doesn't close I am going to place like a lot more TNT, which is really good and I like that a lot. So the server is lagging really hard and I not really like that it is lagging really hard, since this is just really annoying and I don't like how this is going, since these frames that I am getting per second are really low and this is just not really nice. Like I am not in state of, oh wait no, the lag is over and all of the explosions are gone and now all I am left with is particles in the sky and a massive hole in the ground which looks like there has been a bomb. Explosions, well it kinda was a bomb since there was just a massive TNT circle thing. Hey, what do we have over here? Nothing, it's a prank guys, darn it, why don't you understand my pranks? I like them so much. I will tell you a prank about Steve that tried to do something really stupid. Steve has ignited the TNT and now it is once again lagging, which is not really that great since I think my PC is starting to hate me for this. But he has to understand that it is for a video now, doesn't he? I think it is a really nice concept that we are just blowing up massive amounts of TNT just like it is nothing. But the thing is that it isn't nothing, since it is a lot to handle, and especially for my computer, since the poor thing has to render all those white things that come out of the explosion, and of course it has to render the explosion things that then show like stone and stuff. Yes, explaining with sub, really nice is that. So there is a lot of lag once again, but it is kind of nice since there is less lag than the last time, since now it is just the explosions in the air. Okay, it is kind of starting to lag pretty hard, which is not really nice, so I guess my boy Steve has detonated the rest. Oh yeah, I can see the TNT flying through the air, which is not really that good since I can see the lag just beginning to start, but I mean at least we have created a new sea level thing. And the island that we started on is basically gone. I can also see a lot of sand flying through the air, which is also something that was not really that nice. So here we are at the next victim will be nobody, because we are done with the pranks for now. Or should we prank some more? I don't know, maybe we will do one later on the video if you guys want. Well, I don't know what you guys want because I can't hear you. What is a shame, you know. That would be so nice if I could talk with you people and hear what you people have to say. Alright, this is what we do. Tell me something in the comments what I should know. It can be something random, but just tell me something. I will read everything you people type. So tell me everything you want, and maybe if I like it a lot I will talk about it in my next video. But I can't promise anything because people are watching me. NSA, FBI and CIA, everyone is looking for me. I need to stay undercover. Had low profile till everything cools down. Alright guys, I hope you understand. And if you don't, well listen up. I will tell you what happened. Oh no, I can't. Maybe they are watching this video too. I have no idea. We can't slip now, not at this moment. But do you people like this house? I think I will buy this house because it has a nice view, as you can see. Well, not perfect, but that is because we are in a huge cave, so. But it has a nice view over the small town in here. I should ask how much people want for this house. I will give them like 10 diamonds. Is that enough? I think it is. It doesn't have a own pool, so it isn't that special after all. How about we open it a bit so we can fit a pool in? It sounds cool, right? A pool in your own cave house. People can come over and chill wherever they want. But they said, where are the owners of the house? Well, actually, where is everybody? I didn't see anyone from the moment I got in. No, that can't be possible. Did the mobs take of this beautiful city? I hope not, because if they did I will capture it back. I will tell you how the mobs work, because we are going to just have the most amazing secret huge house. So, we are just going to do all of this redstone stuff, and when we are done with it then it will be really cool, and then when we are done with the redstone stuff then it will be really cool, and then we are going to have a nice lever somewhere, and then we have the most amazing secret house in the world, because it is not only an amazing secret door, but it is going to be an amazing huge secret house, which is also just too amazing to be there. So we are going to make it so that it is going to be really secret with a lever and all of that. So, we are going to have the best secret house, which it will be whatever anyone says. So we are going to just scape the mountain into a bit of a natural shape at least. And this already looks a bit better. So we have a bit of a nice look, and it won't just be one really steep mountain. And when we have that, then our little house on the mountain is going to be exposed because of the things that give it away. Because then we don't have a really nice mountain shape. So if we have a nice mountain shape, then that will be key. And then we are going to have a really secret base. Because people will just think that it is just another mountain and they won't be walking over it, because that would take too long. But if the mountain looks really fishy, then people will think that there might be something there, and then they will find my secret lever because they will know where to look. But if the people don't know where to look, then they don't have a chance to look at all, because then they would just not know that the base of operations of Sub-Zero Exabyte Productions is actually here on top of this mountain and then inside of the mountain, with one small pull of a lever. So that is going to be really cool, and then when we have that really cool shape that we already kind of have, then we are good to go to dig for a bit down there, and then we are good to go to decorate the place from the inside. We are not going to have a base out of dirt. I want something along the lines of wood or something like that. So we are going to do that, and then when we have all of the wood in here, then we can start building a bed and stuff, and then it will just be amazing. So now we are going to escape the mountain even more with all of the redstone that we are going to place as well. And then it is going to be done with the lever stuff and all, and then when we have everything in the place that it is going to need to be, then we are good to go to do the insides, which, as you can probably hear in the enthusiasm of my voice, you know that I am really looking forward to doing that, and then that I am going to be really amazing with the little house that we are going to have underneath in here. So we are just going to have all of this redstone done in just a matter of seconds, and if I have to be honest, those matters of seconds are already done, and now the matter of seconds that are left we are just going to place a lot of dirt on, and then it is going to be amazing. But now we have the lever bit done, so that is great, but I am not sure how this is going to work though. I think the dirt is going to be just dirt and not a grass block anymore, so that is not going to be great anymore. So now we have all of this stuff like really done, well almost, but then when the scaping is done, then we are just great, and then we can just go inside of the huge house hole, and then when the huge house hole thing is great, then we are going to start and make the most amazing hole ever. By the time though I think the video is going to be done or something, but we are just doing some final adjustments. Don't worry about all of that, guys. It is just for the decoration. It is really not important to the house, but we are just doing this because of the nice look that it is going to give to the mountain and also to the house. Well, this isn't really the house, I guess, but it kind of is, so I don't really know. But we have it done and it works kind of. It doesn't really look that good, but that is okay. We have all of the things done, so that is something that is just fantastic. So we just have this random little mountain on top of a mountain, which actually looks kind of odd, but that doesn't really matter. We just have the mountain look really good, because when you look at this great mountain that we do not have a name for yet, but now it is going to be called the Sub-Mountain, and you can recognize the mountain with the flat sides. But we are going to have that one look that you see when you look at a mountain, and on top of that mountain there is another mountain, and that is amazing. And the Sub-Mountain has that, with the elegance of the flat sides and the amazing look with a mountain on top of a mountain 10, that is just fantastic. Our ally wants to go inside, to be honest, so that is going to just be great. But that is just going to be amazing when it is done. And then the Sub-Mountain will look great, like a mountain that you have never seen before. And this mountain is also something that you have never seen before, so that is great. So we have everything in place, and now we can finally start with editing our insides, and we cannot go too far, because as you can see then the base would get exposed, and that is not what we want. But we can make it pretty big, I am sure, and we can throw some more huge in it just because we can, and it is a huge house, so why not? We are just adding to the hype. And this hype is the best one yet. I think that these sorts of houses are the new trend, and we probably started this trend, which is also pretty cool. But I really like that it is really cozy in here. It is just so small, but if it wasn't for these wood planks, then I don't think that it would be that cozy in here. It is just not big. It is not small, but it is kind of small. And that is just the right amount that we need. And we are doing this because we can. And our second huge house has to be made out of wood planks as well, so that is going to take some time, but that is okay. We want this house to be perfect, don't we? Yes, we do, and that is just what we are going to do, and that is fantastic. So now we are just making another space where we can build, and I am not sure what I am going to place right here. Also not sure what I should place at the previous room, but hands down it is going to be an amazing room. However, I think that one of these might just be my bedroom. I really need that, and I think that if it is really warm outside, and normally I then can't sleep, but now we are inside of a mountain where it is snowing and there is stone around my living area, so I think that the warm days are over. I can just walk around with one of those portable, yeah, that sounds alright. So right now, We have already connected the dots, and right now we just need to fill in these lines in between the beams, and when we have connected those lines, then we just place window panels in the middle. Sounds really easy, right? And it even is really easy, so that is just fantastic. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it, and as always I will see you back in the next one.